What is going on, everybody? It's time again for another predictions video. This time it'll be for UFC Perth, headlined by Carlos Ulberg and one Mr. Dominic Reyes. By the way, thank you to all the new members we got last week. Benjamin, Zay Returns, and of course the homie Degenerate Dane. Giuliano Argenti, thank you so much for the $10, my friend. Appreciate that. Says I'm late. I'm always late, but fashionably late. All right. See this shirt here, right? Rip City, right? Skate shop in Santa Monica. I mean, come on. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. So these first two fighters, Brando Perisic versus Alicia Ellison. Bro, if you're a guy and your name is Alicia, that's a bad look. It's a bad look, bro. Never trust a man named Alicia. Something I've learned in my life. But yeah, we need to see Brando is from City Kickboxing. He's gonna be fighting a guy named Alicia, and also this guy is from Enumclaw, Washington. Well, Enumclaw does have a good skate park. They don't have a single good fighter. Chase Hooper is actually from Enumclaw. But, I mean, is there really room for two good fighters from Enumclaw, Washington? I don't think there is. But yeah, we need to check out their records really quick. Because I have no idea who either of these guys are. All right, let's see. Brando. The Balkan Bear. Decent nickname, I guess. Let's check it out. Look at all these canceled fights. Let's see. Had 2 fights in the amateurs. Won a fight in 2019. Then he had all these canceled fights. Came back in 2014. Got a submission win. Lost a fight in Hex. 2-fight winning streak. Why is he on this card? God, what is the UFC doing? Why are they signing these people? Oh, I get it. It's because he's fighting at heavyweight, and they just need warm bodies to fill the roster. Jeez, what an embarrassment! What an embarrassment. Well, one thing good about him. By the way, what's up, Matua? One thing good about him is he has all finishes, but 31 only his 5th fight. Really strange matchup. The man named Alicia, yes, a Panther, the Snack Panther. I mean, this guy's got everything going for him in the wrong direction. His name is Alicia. He has a terrible nickname, and he's from Enumclaw, Washington. I mean, come on, bro. Let's see. This guy actually had a decent amateur record, 4 fights. Started his career in 2023. Didn't fight in anything of note. Muckleshoot Fight Night. Sounds sick, actually, not gonna lie. All finishes as well. He's only been finished. Yeah, I don't know who to pick here. Does it fucking matter? I'll pick the guy not named Alicia. I'll probably pick him by knockout, 2nd round. Marlon Brando. Yeah, there you go. Parlay against all of Izzy's homies. Nice. What's up, by the way, Frank? How you doing, man? There you go. I mean, I can't pick a guy named Alicia to win a fight. You know, just goes against everything I stand for. All right. Speaking of girl names, Luana Carolina versus Michelle Montague. Actually, a sick ass name, Michelle Montague. Like the alliteration. She's actually undefeated. Luana Carolina is 11-4. Who did she lose to? Oh yeah, that's right. She's the chick that got spinning back elbowed by Molly McCann. Lost the decision to Joanne Wood. She's beat Lucy Pudilova, Stoliarenko, and Ivana Petrovic. Not impressively, I might add. She did crucifix Stoliarenko and get a TKO, which is actually kind of impressive. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually some good shit right there. But she is 32. Is this a bantamweight? God, what the fuck? Michelle Montague got a sub, and she's gotten oh wow, 5 subs in a row. Not to anybody of note, but in PFL and Bellator. Icon. That's sick. Hell yeah. I like that. Does she submit Luana Carolina? I don't know. I'm gonna pick her by decision. Luana Carolina is actually not bad, but she's not great. Also, this is a bantamweight. Did her other fights take place at bantamweight? What the fuck is this card so far? All right, 2 trash fights so far. 2 nobodies, 4 nobodies. No one cares. Let's go on to the next pick. Let's see. Yeah, never met a dude named Alicia. I don't think anyone has. It's all Oceania except Oban's gonna win. Interesting. I called off work for pancreas and knockout, trying not to feel a little guilty about leaving the homie at work with 2 new guys. Oh shit. Don't worry about it, man. That knockout card's tonight, right? I'm doing good, man. I met a dude named Leslie, Jamie, even an Ashley tried to go by Ash. Yo, I had a dude teacher named Leslie. He's a black guy. I think that's like a common thing. It's a common name, Leslie. Nah, you can't be cool if your name is Leslie. Jamie is a common white dude name. But yeah, anyway, let's go to the next fight. Oh yeah, speaking of Jamie Malarkey versus Ronaldo Bedoya. This taking place at lightweight. I'm not going to bother breaking this fight down too much. Bedoya is on a 3-fight losing streak to Jai Herbert. Not a terrible loss. I think that was actually a pretty good fight too, if I'm not mistaken. Kanan Song and Chaos Williams, which again, not a bad loss, but losing to Kanan Song is very bad. Malarkey. I remember Jamie Malarkey was fun for a little bit. He also looks like he has fetal alcohol syndrome, right? Pretty obvious. Just thought I'd point that out. He was, and actually, to be fair, Jamie Malarkey is extremely fun. I think this is going to be a great fight. But let's see, he beat Francisco Prado, got knocked out by Naimov, beat washed up old ass John McDessie, and then he got knocked out by Hack Paras, which doesn't happen often, and then Hoofy knocked him out. I don't even know where to go with this one. I think this is a pick'em. See what the odds are saying. Yeah, they have it as a pick'em. Rolando Bedoya. I mean, he hasn't really lost it. Like losing to Kanan Song is bad. Jai Herbert is bad too, even though Jai Herbert's a decent fighter. Ooh, what a shitty ass fight. Well, shitty records. I think this is going to be a blood and guts one. I know this will definitely end inside the distance. Man, Malarkey's so chinny. See, Bedoya hasn't really been finished. When was the last time this guy was finished? Let's see. Let's see. When was the last time he was finished? Ooh, never been finished. He hasn't won a fight in the UFC. And he's been in the UFC for 3 years. What the fuck, man? What is this bullshit, dude? I hope this is a loser gets sent home fight. You go Malarkey decision. Can you imagine? Yeah. I'm gonna go Malarkey decision. Damn. All right. Damn, I don't know. This is a weird one. I don't know who to pick here, but I'll probably go Malarkey decision. All right, next fight is another 2 fighters that I don't know anything about. A man named Colby Thickness versus a man named Josias Musasa. Oh yeah, that's right. This guy, the KO wizard. Ah, I remember this guy. He got subbed. That's right. 26 from the DRC. Colby Thickness. What a stupid ass name. why, why is this? Why is his name Colby Thickness? Oh yeah, that's right. This is the guy that got fucked up by Taporia's brother. I forgot Taporia's brother's in the UFC. Colby Thickness. What a stupid fucking name. God, this is a stupid ass name. What a stupid card. This fucking retard got in the UFC by winning a split decision. And then he got subbed. Oh god, this is another fight. I have no idea. Oh my goodness. The KO Wizard. I'm trying to remember. Now it's interesting because I feel like Musasa got exposed for not having a ground game. And I feel like Colby got just beat the hell up by a guy who is just very clearly better than him and just way more skilled in Taporia. So I think I'll give Colby the benefit of the doubt here. There's a very clear way to beat Musasa, but I mean, the guy obviously does have power if he lands right on you. Doesn't have a lot of damage. I'll probably go Colby, but I don't know. He hasn't fought anywhere of note. Just Hex. I mean, to be fair, neither has this fucking guy. I'd probably go Colby. Give me Colby. Probably go Colby. Decision. I don't really know how it's gonna get done. Invest in the heavyweights. What? Like, is it like a stock option? All right. Next fight is Petrosky versus Cam Ralston. So Cam Ralston, he's the guy that got cooked by Torres Finney a year ago. Went on a pretty decent little win streak. Fought an Eternal, reputable promotion. Then he knocked out this dude named Brandon Holmes. I think that guy has like a funny mustache, if I'm not mistaken. That was 4 weeks ago. I don't even remember that shit. He's 30. We don't sign guys that are 30 yet. Here's Cam Ralston in the UFC. Petrosky, we all know what he's about. Wrestle, wrestle, wrestle. He has okay striking. But yeah, wrestle, wrestle. I don't think he was able to take down Edmund. So if you don't allow Petrosky to take you down, you pretty much got the fight in the bag. I am gonna give Petrosky the benefit of the doubt here and say he gets this one done via decision. This guy Cam, I mean Torres Finney wrestled the fuck out of him. I think Torres Finney is like clearly like a great athlete, good at wrestling. He fucking ragdolled Cam. I don't think Petrosky's going to quite do that to him. I think it'll be a very close fight. And I think Petrosky will just edge it out, personally. Okay. Petrosky is more athletic, good grappler. Musasa's Colby ain't taking it to the ground. All right, bet. You're in the pick'em league, so we'll see what happens. I mean, to be fair, I'm not really heavily invested in like any of these fights. I think they're all pretty damn close. The only one I'm really confident in would probably be none of them. None of them, honestly. But anyway, we'll keep it moving. This fucking guy, Jonathan Mikulev, stupid ass name, versus Oban Elliott. Let's see what's up with this fucking guy. 8-1, fought in Hex. All these fucking guys fighting in Hex. This fucking guy got a submission win a year ago to get in the UFC, and then he beat Kevin Jousset. Ooh, that's a really good win. And again, I don't think Kevin Jousset's like fantastic, but he's pretty decent, and for a newcomer to beat him is pretty impressive. Oban Elliott, he got destroyed by that guy Suk-Hyung Ko, who looks like the next thing out of South Korea. So for that, Oban Elliott, he beat Val Woodburn, Preston Parsons, and Basil Hafez, knocked him out. I think Oban Elliott's still very unproven. He needs a big win here because I think the UFC likes him and wants to push him. I think he's fun. Wasn't expecting Ko to get the upset win. I think Elliott will bounce back here. I'm going to pick him by decision. Fighting a young guy, not super. Hasn't taken a lot of damage, but we'll see. We'll see. Yes, the Welsh gangster. By the way, Wales has the coolest flag there is. Look at this weird place he's from. Merthyr Tyd Phil. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna go Oban Elliott probably by decision. All right, next fight is Loma Lukbunmi versus Alexia Tainara. That looks like a dude. Anyway, Loma, man, this is a tough one for me, man, because I really want Loma to win. Loma had she fought in Jungle Fight. Beat Molly McCann. I think that was Molly McCann's last fight in the UFC before she got cut or retired. But she fucked Molly McCann up. Molly McCann couldn't do shit to her. Let's see. Loma, Stella Nunes, Bruna Brazil, Elise Reed, and Denise Gomez is a fucking awesome 4-fight winning streak. I think this is a bad style matchup for Loma. Number one, because I think a lot of these chicks that she fought, besides Elise Reed, just were more down to scrap. I don't know if I think Alexia Tainara can scrap, but she also has a pretty dangerous ground game. Man, fucking A, dude. I want Loma to win this fight so bad. I like Loma. She's really fun. Good striking. Been working on her grappling. That's something really important. Not a lot of good strikers, I feel like, work on their grappling enough. Loma seems to me like she is someone who is doing that. I feel like Alexia is more than capable of hanging with her on the feet and just has better ground game. Again, I'm going to be rooting for Loma. Her biggest problem is I think she's a little bit undersized for flyweight. Or, sorry, for strawweight. She should be fighting at 105, if you ask me. I think she would do a lot better there. Man. Yeah. Again, I want Loma to win, but I actually might have to pick Tainara by sub. I'll probably go third round. Let's see. All right, thank you. I'm gonna ban this fucking weird guy. But anyway. Giuliano Maybach music. Let's see. What does it say? Burgushina for the win. Is that her nickname? What the hell does that even mean? It is. What the hell does that even mean? I'm so bummed, dude. I Burgushina. What a weird ass. Let's see. What does it mean? A woman of the bourgeois or middle class can be used to describe someone who lives a luxurious or extravagant lifestyle, as depicted in the song Sue George, where she spends money on high-end experiences like beauty treatments, fine dining, and partying. What? All right, so she's like it's like a rich girl. Looks like a dude. Tainara by decision, scrambles. Yeah, no man. Again, I think that's me like thinking that Loma's gonna. I'm gonna give Loma because I want Loma to win so much. I'm gonna wait. That doesn't even make sense. Nah, bro. I think she gets smoked. She probably gets submitted. She is pretty good at scrambling. I think I'm just kind of. I'm not playing your voice note, but thanks. All right. Next one. Navajo Sterling versus Rodolfo Bellato. So, as much as I don't like Navajo Sterling, and I think he's hella mid. How old is he? 27. He's got room for improvement. He's undefeated. What can I say positive about Navajo Sterling? He has that city kickboxing style that's great for winning on points. I think that's fair. Bellato is really not that bad of a fighter. He's got like a really bad rap because of that illegal upkick situation, and then had a draw with Jimmy Crew. But really, Bellato is not that bad of a fighter, man. I mean, he hasn't beaten anybody of note. He's looked good doing it. But Navo Sterling's gonna win this fight. I would love to see Sterling get a KO, so like it can justify the hype they're giving this guy. I think he sucks ass, and I can't stand him. But he's better than Bellato. He's gonna win this fight. It's gonna stay on the feet. Yeah, it's not gonna be entertaining though. He's gonna win this fight, unfortunately. It'll take 3 seconds. Okay. Let's see, what is this fucking guy's voice now? Oh, bourgeoisie. Nice. Thank you for that. Yeah, well, I'm just saying, like, he needs to do something impressive because I don't understand, like, why this guy's even on the roster. But yeah, credit to him, I guess. I hope he gets a knockout because yeah, it'll just be better overall. I don't think I've picked the knockout yet. All right, we got 2 fat fucks. A guy named Louis Sutherland versus Justin Taffa. God. Now the thing is that Justin Taffa, not only is he chinny and fat. Well, no, that's about it. That's about all he is. Chinny and fat. He can throw haymakers though. He likes to throw hands. He knocked out Parker Porter and Austin Lane, but he got wrestle fucked by Carl Williams and then viciously KO'd by Talisan Teixeira. They got this fucking guy from Scotland. Who the fuck is this guy? He lost on Bellator to a guy named Slim. What? Am I hallucinating? A guy named Slim. I don't know anything about this guy. 6'1". I guess we'll check him out real quick. Louis Sutherland. MMA. Let's peep game. Levels Fight League. He's a champ there. Won the belt by knocking a dude out who was 4-1. Beat a 3-2 guy by decision. Knocked out a 5-7 guy. He lost to a guy named Slim. Yo, what is up with this guy, Slim Trebelsi? Well, I'm interested in this guy. He's 8-0. Who the fuck is this? Yo, this dude's name is Slim. Yo, Slim, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. What has this guy been up to? Hold on a second. What? Okay, he lost a grappling match to this guy in Karate Combat, and now he's gonna fight him in the PFL. What? Yo, what's up with this guy? He beat Davion Franklin via injury. His name is Slim. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Let's go back to Louis Sutherland. Well, I mean, Slim is obviously gangster as fuck, so no shame. You know what? If he loses to bums like that, man, I might have to go against everything I stand for and pick bad man Justin Taffa. But I don't know. I feel like if Slim is North African, no, that's not a name. That's not a name. Oh, he's North African. No, it looks. I think he's from Morocco. It doesn't matter. North African, Morocco. If this guy Louis has a brain cell, a single brain cell, he will wrestle Justin Taffa. Tunisia. All right, bet. What's the capital of Tunisia? Thank you for that. If he has a brain cell, he'll wrestle Justin Taffa because everybody knows. I mean, literally everybody. I could go out on the street right now and ask somebody, hey, Can Justin Taffa wrestle? They'll say no. Nice. Tunis. Yes. What about Algeria? Everybody knows that Justin Taffa cannot wrestle. He is fat. His body dimensions don't really work. He's like a turtle when they get on their back. He just can't. His body mechanics don't work. What's up, Grimy? Good to see you. Puya Rahmani is an excellent grappler from Iran. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go Louis. Uh, he had a grappling match with this fuck. So he's well prepared to just wrestle poor old fat fuck Justin Taffa. Yeah. God, that guy sucks. But hey, you know what? When Taffa wins, it's very funny. He got a lot of power. Got to give him some credit for that. So, yeah, this is mostly me just hating Justin Taffa and just trying to will a loss from him. So, anyway, we move up the card. Ooh, this is a great fight. Tom Nolan versus Charlie Campbell. Sick ass fight. The old lightweight prospect heat check. Yes. This will be good. This will be fantastic. Let's see. Nolan knocked out Bogdan Grad, lost to Nicholas Mota, beat a man named Victor Martinez, a man named Alex Reyes, and then he beat Vyacheslav Borshov. Charlie Campbell, CFFC Contender Series. He lost to Chris Duncan. I feel like Chris Duncan, Tom Nolan, and Charlie Campbell are all like interchangeable human beings. He knocked Alex Reyes out, and then he stopped the hype train of Trevor Peak. And I'm not saying like hype train as in like Trevor Peak was like the next champ. He's just a really fun fighter. But yeah, he beat him by decision. I like Tom Nolan though, man. He's pretty good. He's only lost to Nicholas Moto, which is there's no shame in that. I think losing to Chris Duncan is objectively worse. I'm gonna go Tom Nolan here. I think again they have pretty similar games. Tom Nolan is a little sloppy. So is Charlie Campbell. What are the odds on this one? Tom Nolan is a pretty big favorite. Oh man, I think this will be kind of close. Puya Rahmani is the Iranian national wrestling team. Is on the Iranian national wrestling team. Iran is a major player in international wrestling. Yes, I did not know that. Well, good for him. I think this is a pick 'em though. I really don't know. 79% picking Nolan. Interesting. He's been in the UFC longer, which is kind of weird to think about. No, he hasn't. Charlie Campbell just hasn't fought. Interesting. I remember when Chris Duncan knocked him out. It was brutal. I don't know. I'll go Tom Nolan. I think they're both kind of sloppy. I think this will just be a fun fight. I'm gonna go with the younger cat in Tom Nolan. Plus, I really want him to win too. All right, next fight. Jake Matthews versus Neil Magny. Great fight. Makes a lot of sense too. Matthews trying to break into the rankings. Neil Magny stinking up the joint in the rankings. Actually, I don't know if either of these guys are ranked. To be fair, it's an interesting fight because Neil Magny is that guy that's the gatekeeper to the top 15, and I think he plays that role very well. Still very skilled. I actually think that Magny's a lot more technical of a fighter in all areas. I wouldn't say Magny doesn't have like good grappling. His best bet for winning this fight is to stay on the outside because Jake Matthews is going to pressure him a lot. Jake Matthews has a lot of power. He's pretty well rounded. I don't know if he's able to hold Magny on the. You know how it goes for fighters. Like they're more willing to accept bottom position and play guard the older they get. The problem with Jake, man, I talk about this every time he fights. It's like we don't know which Jake Matthews is going to show up. Sometimes Jake Matthews shows up and he looks like he could be a ranked guy, like a top 10 guy in the very competitive welterweight division. But then sometimes Matthews shows up and you're just like, what the fuck is he doing? But his record has been great as of late. I mean, he lost to Michael Morales, beat Phil Rowe, which is basically like fighting a worse Neil Magny clone, right? Beat Prado, and then he beat Cheaty by sub, and I think a lot of people were impressed by that because Cheaty's a big dude and very strong as well, has a lot of power. It's gonna be a different kind of fight because again, like Magny's just a tactician. Um, I got Jake Matthews though to win this fight. The question is, does he finish Neil Magny? I mean, Neil Magny has been getting fucking knocked out by dudes, huh? Prates and Morales, though, two of the most exciting fighters, in the weight class. I don't see Matthews like I see it more like he hurts him and then subs him. I don't see him just kind of flatlining Neil Magny. He's not really that kind of striker. Like I think he has the power to do it, but to set Magny up or to swarm him in the way in which, well, no, I think Morales kind of hurt him with a big shot too. Damn, man, he's fucking 38. He's not. I guess he's not that old. He's by KO on Magny. I'll go Matthews by decision. I think because there's always a chance that like the killer Matthews doesn't show up, and then the old crafty vet or Magny shows up. Pick based on names: Big Train versus the Cannibal, Celtic Kid versus the Haitian Sensation. The Celtic Kid should win, but I have an allegiance to the Haitians. Yes, I understand. Yo, why? How come like all baseball players are from the Dominican Republic, and there's never a baseball player from Haiti? It's the same exact island. Well, how happens when you can't cross that line and be good at baseball? I guess maybe they're playing with sticks and stones on one side and actual baseballs on the other. All right, let's go to the next fight. We're almost to the card. Jimmy Crute taking on Ivan Urslan. If you don't remember Ivan Urslan, he's completely irrelevant and nobody cares about him. But he's the guy who fought Ion Kutsalaba to a split decision. I mean, a pretty damn fun fight. For that, he beat a guy named Bogdan Gnidko in KSW. 2-fight losing streak, one of those being to Navajo Sterling by decision. Jimmy Crute, man, in my opinion, a fun fighter. Had a really bad stretch there, right? He got knocked out by Anthony Smith. He got knocked out by Jamal Hill. Alonzo Menafield choked him unconscious. And then he had like 2 draws. Fucking embarrassing. But he came back and submitted Prachnio. And he looked very impressive doing it. He's still pretty young. I think it's just the injuries and stuff that Jimmy Crute just can't get right. I think he wins this fight, though, because Ivan Urslan, he is scrappy. He's pretty fun. But I think he's just a straight up bum from KSW. He gets knocked out or he knocks you out, except for when it's in the UFC for some reason, because everyone stops getting exciting when they come to UFC. I'll go Jimmy Crute here. I'll go Jimmy Crute. You might go him by KO, but I'll just you know me. I'm gonna go the safe route and pick Jimmy Crute by decision. He might get a KO though. All right, Jack Jenkins versus Ramon Tavares. Jack Jenkins, pretty well rounded, can grapple, decent stand up. Also fights at a very high pace. It's gonna be Jack Jenkins pressuring Tavares, and Tavares trying to counterpunch. He has really nice kickboxing. I actually like Ramon Tavares. I think he's actually pretty fun. I think he's got decent takedown defense as well. But I think that all the tools mixed in, it's going to be a little much for Ramon Tavares. And I am going to pick Jack Jenkins to win this fight via decision. Pretty clear to me. They're both the same age. Oh, man, Jack Jenkins is a huge favorite. Interesting. Oh, yeah, that's right. He got fucked up by Davey Grant. Fought Surrey City twice. That was a close fight, too. Yeah, I'm going to go Jack Jenkins. I think he's just got way more tools. Ramon Tavares is basically one of those kickboxers that likes to, fight in MMA. I think that's really his major skill set. So Jack Jenkins, is pretty damn good. I don't think he's like great, but I think he'll definitely beat Tavares in this one. Man, this is a co-main event. Man, this card's trash. This card's straight up trash. The main event is it's awesome. Chef's kiss. It's a great fight. We have the dashingly handsome Carlos Ulberg taking on Dominic Reyes, who everyone's a huge fan of because he lost to John Jones for some reason. Had a really rough patch there, getting finished left and right, and then he came back, got a win over Jacoby, which shocked me. Knocked out Anthony Smith, which is like obviously he did. But then he knocked out Krylov, a guy who a lot of people thought would end Reyes' losing streak. I don't know why, but I just called Reyes getting a knockout in that fight because Krylov isn't much of a he isn't much in the way of stand up. But I was even impressed how fast Reyes was able to knock out Krylov. He kind of just ran right into that left hook, right? So I would argue that a lot of the momentum is favoring Dominic Reyes right now, and I think his confidence is at an all-time high. Reyes has decent boxing, decent kicks. He's got. Did he knock somebody out with it? Oh no, he got spinning elbowed by fucking Prohaska. That's right. A pretty conventional fighter, right? Ulberg is conventional too, but in a more dynamic fashion with the kickboxing, right? I feel like Reyes is like pretty much just a boxer, and he's got. I give the power advantage to Reyes as well, like the knockout power advantage. He's got decent kicks, but Ulberg has just better kicks and better boxing. Have we seen Reyes really wrestle much? I don't think we have, and that's why this fight's going to be fantastic, man. It's very clear to me that Ulberg, like I have to pick Ulberg in this fight. The question is though, is that how impressively can he get it done, right? Because there's going to be a lot of pressure on him to get a finish on both men, really. Reyes a little bit less. I think anything Reyes does from this point on is in the ways of W's is impressive. Just considering the fact of what he's been through, man. To come back from the brink like he did is crazy. But with that in mind, I think that there's just more pressure on Ulberg to perform and look good. Because he had a lot of momentum when he first came in the UFC. But I mean, seriously, let's take a look at his record. Like Porteria, terrible. Da Un Jung, a guy that I respect his game, but just not a good fighter. Menefield knockout, and that was a quick one too. Remember that. Ozdemir, I was expecting Ulberg to kind of cut through Ozdemir, but he kind of struggled. And then Jan Blachowicz, a guy that people thought he lost to. I don't think either. I think Jan Blachowicz and maybe not Ozdemir, but certainly Jan Blachowicz has a way more expansive game than Dominic Reyes. Also, one thing about Blachowicz, he's tricky to fight, is he utilizes a lot of fakes and feints. And he's just damn good. Man, I don't see Ulberg getting a knockout here though. I really don't. If he does, I think it'll take him a little bit to set it up because I don't think Reyes is gonna just run in like Menefield, right? Where he's just gonna run into a left hook. It's a very awesome fight. I think it's gonna be a great fight. Let's see. Main event is super trash. Wow. This card is gonna be awesome. Oh yeah. No. I'm not even saying like the card's terrible, as in like don't watch it. It's gonna suck. It's just that it's a really bad card name value wise. There is some competitive matchups though with some new faces. And I think that's why I'm kind of having a hard time just being sold on the name value and the matchups alone. But I think there is some competitive matches. Ulberg beats Reyes just like John Jones did in round 4 and 5. Oh, that's right. It's a 5-round event, main event. Nah, man, I got Ulberg very confidently too. I mean, seriously, like, how does Reyes win this fight, right? the case I could make for Reyes is I think, like crowding the kicker, right? Or in this case, it'd be the kickboxer that is Olberg. I think making Olberg fight off the back foot, even though he has a sneaky left hook when he's backing up. Nah, I got Olberg by decision pretty easily. As like my thing, bro, is like a lot of people like they just love Dominic Reyes. I could give a fuck less about Dominic Reyes, bro. Like why should I care about Dominic Reyes? He's a pretty fun fighter, but it's like I don't give a fuck about this guy. Like I think that Olberg would be a much more interesting next title challenge for Alex Pereira, right? Because it's like, or Jesus Christ, sorry, he's not even the champ, and I don't think Alex beats Ankalaev in the rematch either. By the way, and they both get fucked up by Ankalaev. I don't really see either of them beating Ankalaev. Olberg's a way more marketable guy, and the better fighter. To be fair, yeah, I don't really care about Dominic Reyes. Who gives a fuck? But yeah, anyway, those are the picks, man. Me and Gio are gonna do a pick show. It's gonna come out later on his channel. Tune in for that. If you guys are interested. Tomorrow, Contender Series is back. We'll be here doing a fight companion for it. Wednesday is the last watch party for Alien Earth. Matua, if you're feeling up to it, maybe we should do it after Contender Series on Tuesday. But probably not. We'll probably plan on Wednesday. And then Thursday, I'll do a live chat. We'll go over all of the events we'll be streaming this weekend. Definitely we'll be doing Perth. So yeah, that's it. That's the show. Thanks everyone who joined. Thank you for Mr. Gio for sending the $10. You're the man. Appreciate you. Matua, thank you for carrying the comments in this stream. Yeah, I guess I'm out. Everyone, have a nice rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow for Contender Series. Peace.
What the hell?
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that up, B.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Man, you want some too? You better wrap it up.